This ain't crazy talk. I know what happened, bro.
Well then,
I know.
So what, you want to tell it or not? Because either you're going to hold it in and let it destroy your life, or you just going to...
Besties, this, till today, is still one of the scariest transformations I've ever seen in my life. To go from this
career and them empire checks is no longer coming.
Bryshere, do y'all communicate?
I've texted with him recently.
Okay, what'd you say?
Yeah, I've been looking for him.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, that was my brother for 5 years, and I didn't take that lightly. I don't take brotherhood, lightly, because I'm so close to my blood brothers, so I see what my brother is going through, and I have consistent.
Bryshere is everywhere, and the attention exploded after he appeared on the Blue app making adult content for money. Now fans are asking how a young black actor once seen as promising ended up facing substance abuse struggles, multiple arrests, and a move into adult entertainment with other men. And just when this story seemed shocking enough, people allegedly connected to him started making claims about his private health. Those allegations remain unverified, but should not be treated as proven facts. If you've been online, you've probably seen the conversations about Bryshere's new career. He first sparked attention with suggestive photos, then appeared with trans women, and eventually moved into more explicit content. But the biggest question isn't who he is attracted to or who appears beside him. It's how his life and career took such a turn. Fans are now digging through old interviews, searching for clues about his past. One clip getting renewed attention is his Wendy Williams appearance, when she asked him about having a girlfriend. And seeing that moment today, many are wondering what changed. That old clip now feels very different today, too.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
That expression looked like a man silently saying, "Nope, that's not my lane." And the fact that he actually left Wendy Williams confused was shocking, because she was normally very quick to read the energy of the people around her. But what really had people watching Bryshere's situation was the belief that his decisions today may be tied to the trauma he says he faced earlier in his career. Bryshere claims he had tried before to expose what was allegedly happening behind closed doors, but felt no one wanted to take him seriously. He alleged that influential people in the industry were willing to spend money to wreck his career and reputation, insisting Hollywood was far darker than the glamorous image shown to outsiders. He also claimed he was pushed into situations he never felt comfortable with. And once he attempted to pull away, he says that's when the alleged sabotage began, and things got ugly.
What the allegations are about, literally waking up to allegations is kind of crazy. And I guess when you're a celebrity, or if you're a person of public interest, you gotta be super careful on, I guess, being you, I guess. I don't know.
Now, back then, he never fully explained what had happened or revealed exactly who he believed was working against him. But the internet? Oh, they weren't about to leave those pieces unsolved. And trust me, they connected the dots fast. So, the story leads back to the period when Bryshere was reportedly managed by Charlie Mack. After Bryshere broke through on Empire, he allegedly ended up around what some people described as freak-offs, after Charlie supposedly connected him with Will under the cover of mentorship. And not long after that, Bryshere was reportedly introduced to Diddy too. Now, do y'all see why people started raising their eyebrows? At the time, plenty of folks didn't understand how troubling these connections could look in hindsight. But today, critics argue those introductions placed him around powerful men he allegedly could have been pressured to please later on. And here's where things get even more uncomfortable. Around the same period Bryshere was reportedly being connected with Will and Diddy through this supposed mentorship, both men were already facing disturbing allegations. Diddy was also reportedly under investigation over allegations involving underage males. So, if anyone was truly watching out for Bryshere, critics say those warning signs alone should have raised serious questions about why he was being placed around them. A U.S. court filing from that period reportedly referenced questions posed to music manager James Rosemond, who later became known for criminal activity, about entertainers' alleged sexual preferences, including claims concerning Sean, Diddy, Combs, and underage boys. Jaguar Wright also made separate allegations involving Will and his son Jaden. And she later discussed another alleged incident involving Bryce and Meek Mill, claiming neighbors of Will and Jada supposedly saw the pair leaving their home late at night without clothes after an alleged encounter.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed dogs.
Doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he Bryshere and he Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
And for anyone still asking who Ball actually is, he was once Will's close friend and personal assistant. During a string of interviews with Tasha K, Ball made explosive claims about Will and Bryshere, and he didn't exactly play it safe. His accusations became so serious that they eventually sparked a bitter legal battle involving Jada. Ball claimed that on a Chicago trip with Bryce, while Bryce was allegedly still under Will's mentorship, Bryce broke down and allegedly confessed that Will had been intimate with him and had even introduced him to other people in the industry for alleged freak-offs.
You hold him down because he was like, Charlie Mack is not going to be able to be there because him and Charlie had something else going on. I arrived in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on. I pulled him to the side. I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. Okay. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will, you know Diddy made me suck his. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo.
Now, plenty of people weren't fully convinced by Ball's explosive claims at first. But then an old Terrence Howard interview resurfaced, and suddenly the story took a much darker turn. His comments appeared to suggest that Bryce may have been exploited, and that's when the pieces started falling into place. Terrence was careful with his wording, seemingly aware of how quickly Jada had taken legal action against Ball. He never made the accusation outright, but he said enough to leave viewers thinking they knew exactly who he was referring to, and the internet immediately started connecting the dots.
When you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right. But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
And remember when I mentioned that Bryce allegedly tried to speak out about what he claimed happened behind closed doors? Well, according to the narrative surrounding the story, he supposedly attempted to take legal action, only for the case to allegedly be derailed and dismissed before it could gain momentum, That claim was reportedly tied to a blind item that warned a male victim of alleged sexual assault involving an A-list mogul could soon come forward, and suggested he might not be the only one. The item specifically referenced Sean Diddy Combs, but because Bryce's alleged lawsuit reportedly never progressed, there's no clear way to know what he may have intended to reveal. That uncertainty has fueled online speculation, including theories involving an alleged HIV diagnosis. Adding even more fuel to those discussions was a separate lawsuit filed by a man identified as John Doe against Diddy. In that complaint, the plaintiff alleged that he contracted HIV after an alleged sexual assault. He claimed he attended a Diddy party in 2014, drank beverages he believed had been tampered with, and eventually lost consciousness. According to his allegations, he later woke up during a sexual encounter involving Diddy. The plaintiff further alleged that an earlier STD test was negative, but months later, another test reportedly came back positive for HIV. These are allegations contained in legal filings and should not be treated as established facts.
Diddy got into a fight. He got into an altercation, people, because they said Diddy ain't no punk now. Now, Diddy may like him some BBC. Diddy may like some 1, 2, 3. Diddy might have a jalapeno. Diddy may be, allegedly be a cuckold and all that stuff. But one thing, Diddy ain't no punk. And they said that another inmate, said some things to Diddy about his manhood and possibly his alleged STD. And hey, they said Diddy wrapped his hands around the boy's neck and started squeezing and got sent to the hole. But see, here's the thing, man. In a lot of prisons, you might get denied your special medication. And word on the street is, man, that he might be getting denied that special type of medication. That's already hard to get. You understand what I'm saying? Since he's locked up, but he can't get it. But hey.
So if Bryshere... Once people started linking Bryshere to Diddy and circulating claims about Diddy allegedly having HIV, the internet went into overdrive. Some began speculating that Bryshere could have contracted the virus from him. But here's the important part. There is no verified evidence showing that Bryshere contracted HIV from either Diddy or Will, making that connection purely speculative. As expected, social media had plenty of opinions. One person argued that silence only gives powerful figures more control, urging Bryshere and others who may have faced similar situations to finally speak out. Another pointed the finger at Will Smith and Diddy, claiming that the alleged mentorship connection may have placed Bryshere in a dangerous situation. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the claims surrounding Bryshere and the alleged HIV diagnosis? More importantly, have you seen any credible evidence actually connecting him to Diddy or Will? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you think this story is wild, check out this other messy video next.